another edition of Dvdmania, where I talk about DVDs and Blu-rays I pick up over the course of 2-3 weeks. Now it's been probably about 3.5 weeks, but I have a bunch of stuff, so let's get straight into it. The first one I want to talk about is the DVDs, and this one is the Camp Blood trilogy. And this one my friend got it for me. It's Camp Blood 2, and Within the Woods, which is, I guess, Camp Blood 3. I'm not sure. I watched the first one, and it's definitely like shot on video. I think it was from 1995, I believe, somewhere around there. But anyways, this was pretty cool. I like the goriness. I like it's very cheesy, and like I said, I only watched the first one, but it was pretty cool. So hopefully the other two are as cheesy, or maybe even so bad that they're good. But anyways, Camp Blood trilogy. I would recommend this one. The first one was pretty. It was like so bad that it made me laugh, but it was pretty cool. Camp Blood trilogy. The next one I'm talking about is King of the Ants, and this one is by Asylum. One of their really early releases. This is 2003, and this is actually a steelbook I got for $2. This one's really cool. It's about this guy who does any kind of work for like money, right? He does anything you need to be done, he'll do it for money. He's like a handyman. And this guy, he wants somebody dead, so he gets this other guy to kill this one dude, but then he gets trapped himself, and he gets tortured and stuff, and a lot of crazy stuff happens, and you read by the title, ants are involved. So this is really cool. I highly recommend this one. I liked it a lot. King of the Ants. These next two are actually two box sets by Full Moon Pictures, or Features. And if you know about Full Moon, their movies are pretty it's almost as bad as Asylum. Not to say that they're all bad, but I mean, this first box set is Gary Busey and the Gingerbread Man. And this is the 3 films, the trilogy, and I already had the first one. But these two Full Moon box sets, these are actually, I heard they're $10 at the dollar store or something like that. But I got these for $6 each, so it's really like $1. Well, it's pretty cheap, you know. So this first one, this one's basically about this gingerbread man that comes to life. I'll show you the first one. This gingerbread man that comes to life, and he just kills people. It's really low budget, really bad. And but I did like it. I like the first one. I haven't watched the other two, but definitely recommend this one. I always love movies that have like little creatures or little things killing people. I always like movies like that. So this is really good. I'm really happy to have this. And the other box set is I actually have not watched any of these movies. I've been pretty busy, and I've not watched any of these movies. But this one is the Trancers. This is Trancers, Volume 1, the three movie collection. The first 3 movies here. 1, 2, and 3. Now I haven't watched these, but by telling from the back, they look pretty cool. So I'm really happy to have this. And for $6, you know, it's not a bad deal. So I got these 2 Full Moon box sets, and I'm definitely going to check these out soon. Now let's move on to the Blu-rays, and I have a bunch of Blu-rays here, you can see here. So the first one I'll talk about is one I made its own video for it, and this is Dark Knight Rises Steelbook. Excellent movie. If you have not seen this, I don't know where you've been, but this movie was excellent. Very good. As next one, I showed the Steelbook that you get when you pre-order it. I showed it in my last video, and that's Finding Nemo. And I did pick up the movie. Here it is, Finding Nemo on Blu-ray, and it looks, man, Disney never fails. This one looked amazing on Blu-ray. Such a good movie. Always love this movie, and actually now I have the Steelbook for it too, which is pretty cool. So Finding Nemo, very good. As next one, this is a funny story. I already own this on Blu-ray, but I was at a Goodwill and I saw this there, and I was like, what is it doing here? Who would give this away, you know? Like, it's the ultimate edition, like the best edition I want to say ultimate, because it doesn't say ultimate on the package, but it's the best edition you can get of this movie. It comes with 4 discs. It comes with a bunch of special features, and this is the 4-disc Pixar Disney movie Toy Story 3. And I got this for $4 at Goodwill, and it's in excellent condition. I was stunned that this was even there. I don't know why this was there. It comes in that fat Blu-ray case, if you can see that. I don't know why someone would give this away, but $4, I cannot pass this up. And even has some special features that wasn't on the one I have, so that's pretty cool. This next one, I wanted this movie for the longest time, and finally I found it for $7.99 at Best Buy. They had it on sale. And this one is Hobo with a Shotgun. This was an awesome movie. Really love this movie. This is about this hobo who's been saving all the spare change he finds to buy a lawnmower, and then like the city's in ruins, and there's just one guy who like bosses everybody around. He has these two sons who just beat up whoever they want, take whatever they want. And this one day he's back at this pawn shop where he sees his lawnmower, and he's thinking about buying it, and then the two guys come in and start pestering the cashier, like, give us all the money, you know, we run this town and this and that, you know. And he gets tired of it, and he looks around the store and he sees a shotgun, which is the same price as the lawnmower, and that's where it begins. He just gets in and starts killing everybody, all the bad guys. So it was really, really awesome movie. I really loved it, and I'm really happy to have this. Such a great movie, Hobo with the Shotgun. As next one is a Disney movie, and I had never watched this my whole life. This is a very, very old movie. It's 1995, I believe. 96? Actually, yeah, I think it's 96. Anyways, I don't know what year it is, but this is a really cool movie, actually. I had not watched it when I was smaller. Never watched it. It's the first time watching it on Blu-ray. But it does have Ben Stiller, and this one is Heavyweights. I picked this one up on Blu-ray. Really, really good movie. I liked it a lot. It's about this kid who he just got into summer vacation. He's happy about it, and he gets home, and his parents are like, "Hey, you're going to fat camp." He's like, "What? Why?" You know. And anyways, he goes. He makes a lot of friends, and then to find out that this fat camp has been there for years and years and years with these same people, and all the kids love them. But then the people tell the husband and the wife tell all the kids that the fat camp they had to sell it because they fell into bankruptcy. So Ben Stiller gets in charge of it, and he's pro fitness. He's like super in shape. He wants to get all these kids in shape, and it's just a conflict between the kids and him. It's really funny, really, really good, very good movie. I loved it. Heavyweights. And then this next one, man, I had been waiting for this one to come out for the longest time, and it's actually I wouldn't say it's a direct remake, but it's like a retold story of the film. And this one is well, okay, I'm gonna show this DVD too, because this one is the Silent Night Deadly Night Part 1, and finally I have Part 2 here. So I completed the collection of Silent Night Deadly Nights. Really happy to have this. For a long time, this set was like $80. It has a different cover, but a little bit different cover. But finally they released this one. This one's only $10. So I finally have the first and second movie. And so anyways, I've talked about this one before, so I'm not gonna go over this again. But the one that just came out, like I said, it's not a remake. It's just like it's just like told in a different way. But this one is Silent Night. This one's put out by Anchor Bay. This movie was awesome, man. Really, really cool. Very, very gory. I really like the gore in this movie. It's about this guy who, when he was smaller, his dad was dressed as Santa Claus, and he went like on a rampage and started killing people. But then the cops killed him, so he saw his dad get killed, and he became like enraged, you know. So ever since then, he's dressed as Santa and started killing people. And in this movie, there's this girl in the movie who her dad is the one that killed his dad. So he's like trying to kill this girl the whole time, and it's really cool, really well done. The only problem I had, and I'm probably just being picky, is the ending. I felt like the ending was really blunt. I just felt like it was really blunt. But other than that, great movie. Highly recommend this one. This next one, I did not watch this one in theaters. I did not watch this one in theaters, but I knew I was going to pick up anyways, just because it's the same thing with like a little doll or a little creature being alive in a movie. I just love watching movies like that. I don't know why. Like E.T., I love that movie. But this one is Seth MacFarlane, Mark Wahlberg, and Mila Kunis, and Ted. Now, I knew going into this, a lot of people said how like he sounds just like Peter from Family Guy, and it feels like a Family Guy episode the whole way through, but just a stuffed bear, you know. And I got that vibe. But besides that, I actually liked this movie a lot. Very, very funny. I was cracking up. I didn't think I would laugh that much, but it was pretty hilarious. I did like this movie a lot, and it's basically about this guy who has a wish because when he was a boy, he didn't have any friends, and so he makes his wish that he wants to have a friend. He just wants to have a friend, and he gets his bear for Christmas who comes to life because of that wish, and they've been together ever since. And then like 20 years later, something like that, he's like 35, and he's in love with Mila Kunis. They're in a relationship, and she wants to like get married and stuff, but Ted is always kind of like in the way, and so he gets them to move out and stuff, and they're cool. So basically, it's just about them, kind of like growing up, and then at the end, it's a really sad part at the end, but really good movie, very funny, very sad at the same time, very very good. I liked it a lot, Ted. This next one, I didn't watch this one in theaters either, but it came out around the same time as Frankenweenie and Motel Transylvania, which I did see both of those, and they were great. I love both of them. But this one, I wanted to watch it, but I didn't, and it finally came out. It came out pretty quick too, because it came out in August, and it was already put out on DVD and Blu-ray in November, so it's like 2 months later. It's crazy, But anyways, this movie is Paranorman. Now this movie was amazing. One of the greatest animated films I've ever seen. Really, if you've seen this in Blu-ray, it's stunning how good it looks. Very good movie. It's about this boy who has the ability to see ghosts, and then there's this one hobo who's his uncle, which I don't think he ever knew it was his uncle, but actually I think he did know it was his uncle, and then he dies, and he tells the boy that he needs to read from this book, or else all the living dead is gonna come out and start attacking people. So throughout the movie, it's just basically about that. And there's other characters in here who are hilarious. Like there's this little boy. I'm not really sure his name right now, but there's this little boy who's his friend. He's here on the cover. His little fat boy. Man, he's hilarious. Very funny. Very, very good movie. And out of this, Frankenweenie and Hotel Transylvania, I would have to say this one wins it this year as the best animated horror-based movie, I guess. This one was very, very good. As next one, I heard this was coming. Actually, it came out a long time ago, and I even saw it on TV once, but I refused to watch it just because I wanted to buy it when it came out. Which I thought was weird that it came on TV before you could buy it, But anyways, this one is VHS on Blu-ray, and this movie's awesome, man. It's an anthology movie. It's an anthology horror movie, and it's about these guys who, in the beginning, they're going to this house to find a rare videotape because they want to make some money. They said this guy's like, "You find this tape, I'll pay you." And they go there, and there's a bunch of tapes, like videotapes everywhere, right? And they go upstairs, and there's this guy sitting in a chair, and he's like dead, or you think he's dead. And so there's each character like goes into that room and finds a tape and puts it in to see what it is, right? And then that's where each story is. There's 5 stories. My favorite one was about this guy and this girl who they're like traveling, and they have to stay at this motel, and then someone knocks on their door of their motel, and they go look, and he's like, well, he goes looking at the people, and he's like, hey, there's a girl outside. Do you know this girl? And the girl goes and looks. He's like, I don't know her. So they just kind of ignore her, or I'm sorry, she asked for a ride, and they're like, well, if you want to wait till the morning, because we're about to go to sleep, we'll give you a ride in the morning. And they're like, okay. But then all this creepy stuff starts happening. It's very, very well done. And not to say the other stories weren't cool, because this was awesome. I'm telling you, this is one of the great, a really, really good anthology movie that I haven't seen in a long time. That I haven't seen done in a long time, like an anthology. This one was really, really good. I'm really happy to have it, and this one I really recommend it. VHS. As next one, this is like a guilty pleasure for me, because I've always loved Men in Black. I have the first one and the second one on Blu-ray. I've always loved those movies. I love Will Smith. So this one was coming out, the Men in Black 3, and I didn't know there was going to be any special edition of it, but I went to Best Buy, and they had this steelbook, and I was like, I'm going to go pick this up, because it costs cheaper than the regular one, like the regular Blu-ray. So I was like, I might as well just get the steelbook, and it looks cool. I really like this one. This one is the Men in Black 3 steelbook, and it has like Men in Black 3 in different shades of black, so you can like see their faces. This is J, Agent K. The only thing I didn't like about this is that Agent K was not really in the movie that much. That's the only disappointing thing. But I really did like it. I know a lot of people dislike this one, like they dislike the second one. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I loved all three films. And this one, it was a really good conclusion. Very, very touching. Very good. I love Will Smith, and can't say anything bad about it. I really like this one. Men in Black 3. His last one is really cool. I had been seeing this since November, like the middle of November, early November, and I've been debating on whether to get it or not. First, it was like $44. I was like, oh, that's kind of expensive for these movies that I know by memory. You know what I mean? And then I saw it for $39, and I was like, oh, that's a better price. You know, it kept going on sale. It kept getting cheaper and cheaper. I was like, well, maybe I'll just wait, and I'll get it online for even cheaper. You know, but then at Best Buy, they had a certain sale that ends on the 29th of December, and I was like, well, I'm not going to wait anymore, because this price they had, it was great. It was a really good price. It was $29.99. So again, originally this is $44 last month. Right now it's $29.99. So I went ahead and picked this up, and I've never owned this actually before, so I was really happy about that too. And this is a Blu-ray collection of A Nightmare on Elm Street. It has all 8 films. I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, 7 films. All 7 films. And it actually even has the documentary Never Sleep Again. It actually has it on here, which is really awesome. It has a bunch of special features, and I'm really happy to have this. Can't wait to crack into those. And yeah, so if you haven't picked this up, this is a Best Buy exclusive, so you can only get it at Best Buy anyways, unless you want to get it online, which I've seen it go for $40, $50 still. So I'm happy to have this. I probably won't ever have to buy it again. And yeah, so this is A Nightmare on Elm Street. And whew, that is all. Thank you guys for coming by for this video. I'm thinking about doing a video of my toy collection, so let me know if you'd like to see that. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Please subscribe if you have not. Please rate this video, like this video, and share this video. If you want to give me some more views, I'd love that. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.